we're rolling. So, just concluded Mitten Muay Thai 02. We're here with
Philip Saponaro.
co-founder of Mitten Muay Thai and founder of Parallel Sounds.
Yeah.
That's how I originally know him. I wanted to kind of do like a Dana White style interview with you post fight because you're kind of the Dana White here around here. Performance of the night.
Performance of the fucking night.
Yep.
I would probably give either James Glazier or Austin Tweedy, honestly.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Knockout of the night.
James Glazier.
Okay. And then the fight of the night.
Or Fernando could have had knockout of the night. I think they stopped it a little bit early, but fucking
Yeah. He was putting it on him.
Putting it on him. The counts he had were way more significant than James, But the only reason I want to give it to him is because the ref stopped it a bit early.
Right. And then fight of the night.
I'm gonna Chris Knight and Eric Bird.
Ooh.
That was definitely fight of the night for me. Those guys were going for the knockout bonuses, fucking throwing flying knees and axe kicks.
No one would drop.
Chris Knight's face was cut to shit, and he just wouldn't stop going forward. That fight, I fucking loved it. I'm so happy those guys came out. I really hope to have them fight again.
Hell yeah. Do you ever plan on fighting on a Mitten Muay Thai card?
Well, right now it's illegal in Michigan.
Oh, to fight in your own promotion?
Yeah, you can't fight in your own promotion. I love to. I'm sure I'd, make some money. But no, right now I think I'm gonna be hanging up fighting unless there's just some opportunity where I just have all this time in the world.
Sure.
But we are going to be upping our schedule quite a bit. Our next show is still quite some time out. 3 months away, August 9th. But after that show, we are hosting every 6 weeks all over. We have shows in Grand Rapids, in Indiana, in Denver coming all this year.
You got venues for all those?
Yeah, and it's just a lot of work putting in shows cross country. Sure. So, and I also have 2 other businesses. So doing all this type of work it's just impossible for me to commit to a camp right now.
Was there a specific moment that changed your perspective towards fighting and Muay Thai and owning a promotion? Because I know music took up a big portion of your life for a while, and then something obviously had to switch in your brain to focus on fighting. And
so I actually I kind of got burnt out of music long before I ever thought of doing a Muay Thai promotion. I quit doing music, and I have a processing center. We grow cannabis in Michigan, legally, and for the non-Michiganders. So I was kind of just doing that, but that didn't take up too much of my time. So I was always training, but I was like, hey, I have no other business or no other thing to put my mind to. Let me commit to fighting. And I was just putting all my effort towards fighting at the time. But I was keeping my eyes open for something else I want to hop into, because I was an engineer for over 10 years and I was super committed to that. So I was just, it was kind of hard to make a different career adjustment because I had no intentions of ever quitting music. And I was just kind of keeping my eyes open, and this was like an opportunity that came up. There wasn't one in Michigan, and we just hopped on it.
Okay. I had a pretty neat idea, if you're willing to listen. What about holding an event at Parallel to that 10-minute intermission in between the cards? Like if someone did a little halftime show and you did a little contest for it at Parallel, and I don't know, because there's a big audience. And
yeah, so obviously I'm still connected with all the artists are still in the studio.
Yeah, right.
So actually, you're not the first one to bring this up to me. I've had lots of artists reach out and ask about doing a halftime show or something like that. And we do have intention to start putting on halftime shows with artists. We don't know exactly how we're going to do it yet. We want to make sure it's entertaining for everyone. So.
Sure.
But that is in the plans.
All right, now, fuck music now. Fighting only now from here on out. If you could change one thing about the world's or the United States' perception of Muay Thai, what would it be?
Oh, man. So I don't know if this really answers the question, but as far as the current perception of Muay Thai, it's everyone knows, hey, this is a super violent sport. This is very aggressive, especially once they put on the 4 ounce gloves.
Right.
Obviously, the show is still
Yeah.
intense, but uh, it's one of the most brutal sports you're gonna ever watch. Um, it's entertaining, but the perspective of it's kind of boring. And I don't think they're wrong for having this perspective because I don't think any promotion has done it right yet. And we want to be the first ones to do it right. Quite frankly, no one in America wants to watch Thais fight some fucking guy from Australia. We have no American superstars. UFC does a good job of highlighting backstories, bringing in drama. No Muay Thai promotion has done that yet,
Right.
and we plan to do that for the first time, bringing the personalities and bringing the entertainment aspect into fighting. And I think that's why they have this perspective. So I don't know if I necessarily want to. I want to change their perspective as far as see what we're gonna do, and we're gonna give you a new perspective. We're gonna do change it for them.
So if you could like hold an event anywhere in the states or the world, probably the states because you want to popularize it here, right? Because the world probably already has a probably good perception of it. The states is probably what's lacking in the perception of Muay Thai. So if you could hold it anywhere in the country to like put on a show, and where would you choose?
Um, I mean, I think the mecca of fighting is Vegas,
Right.
so I would love to do a show in Vegas. But we are moving. You know, we're gonna do Colorado, anywhere that lets us do 4 ounce glove pros. We're gonna be there.
Anywhere that doesn't have pussies on their council, basically.
Yes, pretty much. That's what we're gonna do.
If you could build a dream card lineup, like have any Muay Thai fighter, like Jonathan Haggerty, main event, like anyone, like build like a main card, basically.
Mm-hmm. I would honestly take this would just be to shock the MMA world because of all the MMA people that assume that those strikers are the best strikers in the world because they're the best strikers in MMA. There's a big difference between being the best striker and the best striker in MMA.
Sure.
So I would love to put high level strikers against the most high level UFC strikers. I think that would just be an awesome card to watch all these top level UFC fighters get smoked. I would love to put Sean O'Malley against John Haggerty.
Yeah, that's probably that was the
Rod Tang versus
Jose
whichever.
Aldo.
Yeah, Jose Aldo. Any of them top level strikers were like just because he's famous, they're like, this is the guy, and then watch him get completely outclassed and annihilated. I would love it.
Yeah, that if you had like a UFC versus one card or whatever, that'd be sick.
That'd be awesome.
If you could pick any superpower in Muay Thai, what would you choose to have in the ring?
Ooh, a realistic superpower, right? Like unlimited cardio or power. Or just,
yeah, I guess because
I mean, if not, I just shoot lasers out of my fucking fingers.
Yeah, realistic superpower.
Realistic superpower. Fuck, man. I would say just insane cardio. Never ever get even the slightest bit
Never
tighter.
sweat. Like there's no sweat glands. Basically,
you're always at 100%. Nonstop. It's so hard to beat someone with world class cardio. I mean, even if you look at the UFC, someone really famous for it is Merab.
Yeah.
This guy is not the most technical guy in the world, not the best wrestler in the world, not the best striker, but he can outstrike, out wrestle all those guys right now because of his insane cardio.
He basically will just do what Austin Tweedy did to Reese the entire time and just corner him and
just
clinch
nonstop.
Yeah.
Reese was better striking than Austin, and
cleaner,
Austin, cleaner striking. But Austin has experience and never stopped coming forward, never stopped pushing that pedal. Yeah. So that's what got him the win.
Of course, his fight experience definitely bought him that win. This is a fight situation for you. 3 3-minute rounds, Muay Thai rules only. You versus a kangaroo.
I'm gonna take the kangaroo the fuck out. Might land a couple of those, jump kick teeth or whatever. But I'm gonna put him down.
No, yeah, I hear you. a lot of other people had the same kind of answer. I just wanted to see what you guys would say because they got some like those jump double kicks. They'll just fuck you up.
They can kick 2 at 1. That's gonna be different to defend.
Hell yeah, it's just like a cannonball coming straight for you. If you had to rate yourself 1 through 10, what would you rate yourself?
As what? A fighter?
Yeah, as a fighter. Yeah, I didn't say that. Yeah, as a fighter.
I'm not a fighter anymore. So right now I'm like 1. I'll gas out in about 20 seconds. I got about 20 hard punches in me, and then I'm gonna go take a nap. When I was fighting, a 1 to 10 ratio is so hard. There's always someone that can beat you. So you have the confidence walking in there. You feel like a 10, but there's always someone out there that has your number. And so it's just hard to rate yourself in that type of scale. In my weight division, and I don't think anyone could fuck with me in my class, in my weight division. I think I'd beat anyone.
Which one? Because which
one? At 185 or 200 pounds in B class, I don't think anyone can fuck with me.
Yeah, because you're fluctuating a little bit.
Yeah,
every time I see you,
bigger and stuff,
every time I see you, you look like a different fucking person. What would you rate Coach Josiah as a fighter?
In his division, I mean,
or in general, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, he just beat not just, but his last fight, he beat the #1 guy in America. So, he's probably an 8 or a 9. He's way up there for his division. Obviously people can have his number, but for where he's at, he's up there.
For sure. That's all I got for now.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for sitting down and chopping it up.
Okay, thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
For sure. Yeah, good seeing you.
Yeah.
And, I'll see you soon, hopefully.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys.